I'm sure a lot of you have seen these tiles in schools, but did you know that each one of these tiny little squares is 1 inch long? We can use them to help us measure. So if we line up each of these squares side by side with no gaps in the middle, you can measure how long something is by how many tiles there are. So this arrow here is a little bit longer, but there are about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles that fit this arrow. So this arrow is about 5 tiles long, or if you know that one of these tiles is 1 inch, there are 5 inches for this arrow right here. Today, we're going to be making our own tiles and then measuring things in a worksheet. Everyone will get this tile worksheet today. I would like you to print it out and pick 2 colors of markers or crayons or color pencils that are easier to see through. I would not choose something like black, purple, or blue because they're really hard to see lines when you are cutting with scissors. So choose something that is easier. I chose orange and green because I can clearly see the lines when I use my scissors to cut them out later. Today, I'm going to have you color 1 line of tiles and make sure you color nicely. Try to fit everything inside the square tile line because we will need to use them for our measuring today. Once you are done coloring one whole line, you are going to cut this out in one strip. Now make sure when you are cutting, you're being very careful, cutting alongside of the lines. And when you are done, you will have a strip of inch tiles that you can use to measure your activity with today. So this is what mine looks like. Today, I'm going to have you do that with yours before you do your activity. But stay on the video because I will show you how to use this to measure a line in your activity. Today, I'm going to show you how to use your tile strip to count the number of tiles and to measure a line. We are also going to be measuring this in inches. So we know that one of these squares is 1 inch. So let me line that up at the start of this line, and I'm going to count how many squares from one end of the line to the other. Now, it does not have to be perfect. You will see this line does not match up perfectly, but about how many squares are there? Try and get the closest answer. So here I have 1 tile, 2 tiles, and 3 tiles. So the answer here would be 3 colored tiles. If I would like to, how many inches would that be? If you said 3, you would be correct because each tile is 1 inch. Easy answer, huh? All right, let's do the next one. So I'm lining this up at the start. Okay, I'm going to count as best as I can. 1, 2, 3, and it's almost to the end line. I think this is about 4 colored tiles. So it would be 4 inches as well. All right, and my last one today, I'm going to line it up and I'm gonna count 1, 2, 2 colored tiles. So that would be 2 inches. Today, you are going to be focusing on tiles and inches in your activity. Make sure to color and cut out your tile strip before you start your activity.